said out loud, we search everyone,
I wasn't
just
here.
put it in the chat.
Like I said.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't
Well,
realize you
let me
came
search
in
you.
late. It's fine.
Then, hey, go ahead and type what we found in the building again as well.
Hold on the building. Nobody types anything about the building. I will pull Colt and I will pull Colin. Or excuse me, I will pull Colt and I will pull Zach.
Yeah, Colt, what do you want to do about this guy? Yeah, over here. I'll let you handle this.
He needs to identify himself.
Yeah.
Delta 7, I have one in the back of the Impala back here if you want to talk to him.
User was moved out of your channel. User was moved out of your channel.
Identifies themselves as Buck, no last name.
Like,
So, sir, it's last chance. You want to provide a last name?
what's your name?
Buck Cam.
I don't have a last name.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, okay.
I'm positive.
Do you have a
How
middle
long
name?
is the knife?
User left your channel.
I have a last name. My name is Buck.
legal
That's
length.
all they
So, if
named
you're a
me
teacher,
when I was
I would
born.
call you Mr. No Name.
I guess you would call me
sugar.
Mr. Buck. I don't know. I don't like my teacher.
Where's Delta 3 on the scene?
I think that we're talking to.
How long is the knife?
Legal limits.
Alright.
Yep.
Has anyone out here been under the influence of anything when riding their motorcycles today? Have you smoked weed in the last 6 hours?
Nobody answered that
Especially
question.
those of you that had their stuff.
Nobody answered that question. Everyone shut the fuck up.
Alright, the guy's in possession of marijuana. You're going to be summoned to appear in court. If somebody can start writing those summons for me, somebody with a car that'll have a computer.
Yeah, I got you.
User
I
left
got
your
you.
channel.
Alright.
Whoever has the
What
Impala,
exactly is
the
that
guy in the
still?
back had some weed. If
Yeah,
you wanna
that's me.
write a summons
Yeah,
for
got
that.
him. I got him. Don't worry about it.
Absolutely nothing because it's legal. Got it.
Sir, you had weed on your bike, correct?
You'll be issued a summons to appear in court.
It's illegal. What the fuck?
For
Why?
what's legal.
It's not legal to transport.
Mr. Buck,
We were
We're
transporting. No,
transporting.
I'm afraid we're not transporting it.
did you
gotta
have
check
weed
your
It
on
looked like you
your
were transporting it on your motorcycle. I guess we'll see you in court and we'll figure that out, won't we?
So how are you supposed
Nah,
to get it
that
from
was
the
on my
store to
person,
your
man.
house?
You
Colin, shut up.
Yeah. So you're not gonna give us your ID at all?
Mr. Buck.
Why do I have to give you my
Could you
ID?
repeat
What
that for
crimes
me,
am I
please?
suspected of committing?
Go back around.
I was not transporting.
We're not transporting any
Yeah, Delta 3.
narcotics.
How many? How many am I writing?
I believe there was 2 people.
2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I got
Cody's
both of them. I'll leave them on the hood of my car.
The law against
The, Impala in the back.
transporting is for transporting to sell, which we were not doing. It is for personal use.
Okay, sir, I'm not arguing with you. You're being issued a summons to appear in court.
Alright, you can issue a summons. It's going to get thrown out. That's perfectly fine. Good
Yep,
luck with
it's
that.
fantastic. Issue your
So,
summons to appear in court. I look forward to hearing you talk to the DA.
Yeah, Colt, this guy over here.
Okay, so why am I in the back of the car out of roleplay?
Sir, he failed to provide a,
Well, he provided ID afterwards, didn't he?
he only gave me his first
I
name.
never once felt.
I just got a question. Can I leave now? Can I go home to my family?
Officers.
No, you
that were
cannot.
chasing-
Colt, for
Hey, I need to see all
transportation
Okay, so you're
laws,
detaining me,
Team
correct?
members.
Transportation laws have
Everyone's
to be,
been detained, obviously. You're in handcuffs.
You haven't announced that I was detained.
Well, you're in handcuffs.
Hey, I need all officers that chase the bikes.
Colt,
that
for
shot.
transport-
Thank you for asking. Yes, you are being detained. Stand there and be quiet.
Colt, for transportation laws,
Who's all the
Alright,
officers
from this
that...
point
if you're
on,
driving a
nobody,
vehicle,
from this point
it
on,
has
none
to
of you
be
say a
in the
word.
trunk of the
Nobody says a
vehicle
single
and
thing unless
under
it is a legal
the
requirement.
legal amount.
Alright, you're all done
Hey.
talking.
In the trunk of the
Who's
vehicle,
all
it
the
can't be
officers
in
in
the
that
front of the
chaser,
vehicle or on their
document?
possession
That's me.
or on them when they're
That's
going
me right
from
here.
the dispensary to their house. It
Okay.
has to be in the trunk.
Who else?
If it's on a
None of those
motorcycle,
local
it has to be
officers.
It
placed
wasn't-
in a
89
saddlebag
went out
and
of
not
service,
on them
but,
personally.
Do You see anybody
It
that
wasn't,
bike or?
Well, the one that came back, what's his
Post
name?
name in the fucking
It's like
channel.
Terry, I think, was his name. He wasn't running from us. He just kind of like didn't stop for a little bit, but we talked to him. We let him go because we didn't have anything on him, and then he ended
No,
up
I
coming
mean-
back to the scene.
I mean, like for earlier when
Is Delta
we had
3
our witness
in
get
the
shot. Who was the?
No,
does
he's
anybody
not.
recognize that were involved in that police chase? That chase after the guys that?
I
shot,
wasn't on that.
That's it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I
Who
thought you
who's
were
all the officers.
referencing what was happening earlier.
Oh no, I'm just talking about
Sorry.
who's all the officers. What the heck you pulled over here?
Okay, and this is out of roleplay. Who was the two cops that did chase that think they kept up with
Yeah.
us? And the reason why I want to know is because you're not being legit.
Yeah, we were traveling a little over 200 miles an hour. You did not keep up.
I'm just simply asking you to see if they see anything. I'm not saying.
They never seen anything, dude.
I'm just saying.
Honestly, nobody was ever behind us.
Okay,
I'm
everyone
just
just
seeing
hold
if
it.
who chased real quick. I'm just trying to see if anybody identifies anybody or notices anything that looks familiar. That's all I'm trying to figure out. I'm doing a normal investigation stuff. 2 officers chased after those bikes. They may not have been able to catch up and see anything, but still, I'm asking to be thorough. So. Yeah,
That's
so they might
12.
not be here. That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to see if anybody recognizes anything. They might not. I'm just trying to see if anybody recognizes anything. I'm just being thorough. So any of the officers that were chasing, do y'all see anybody that looks familiar? Anything?
Delta 17.
'Cause I know we had, I think it was Justin and Dalton, I believe it.
Status check.
Okay. Let's
Yeah.
uncuff all these gentlemen. I want all of you gentlemen to take a seat on your bikes for me. Take a seat on your bikes. Keep the engines turned off. Everybody understand?
Yeah, we still have one that has an
One
identified.
Delta 12.
I'm not doing it.
Delta
We
12.
still have one that has an
What was that?
identified.
All units on
I'm not
This
scene
guy right here
are
is
radar
not
scoped
Alright, sir. Last
Okay,
chance.
so are you saying none of these motorcycles here are yours then?
Sir,
10-9,
I didn't tell you to
That's
get
not
out
what
of
I'm
the car.
saying. I'm saying
All
I'm not sitting
units
on my
that are on
motorcycle.
scene of the
Okay, can you at least go
Lost
stand by your
grade
bike so I can
report.
know whose property is whose,
Nope.
so I don't have to... Okay, so then no one's claiming any property and I'm just going to take it all.
Alright, Mr. Buck.
Yeah, there
I'm
are,
gonna
but I'm
follow
not
me
telling you
real
which
quick.
one.
Because right now this is on the
Stay
scene
by
of
my
my
side,
search
don't
warrant and I have
leave
to
my
take
side.
account
Got
for
it.
all property that's here.
Alright, yeah, all
I'm
of
gonna
those
stay in
bikes are
handcuffs
ours.
right now. Stay by my side. Don't
They
leave my side. okay?
So all these bikes are yours and they belong to this property.
All of the bikes belong to the Lost, yes. They are not registered.
So do they belong
individuals.
on this property? They shouldn't be
Yes,
going
they do.
anywhere?
Yes, they do belong
Then
on
that
the
it's...
property.
Yeah.
So they
Because
all
he's still
belong
an
to the
identified.
corporation.
Yes,
Correct.
they belong to the LLC.
Okay.
Investigations unit.
Yep.
This guy failed to provide a correct ID. I'm over here by the Tahoe. This guy next to me.
correct ID.
You told me your first name was Buck. That's all you said. You said you don't have a middle or last name.
Did you look at my ID? It says Buck. There is no last name. It just says Buck on my ID. It's not my fault my mom and dad named me Buck.
All right,
without
cut
a
them all
last
loose.
name.
Cut them all loose. We're done. We'll hold the building for investigative hold. It'll be released when the DA decides it's going to be released, and we'll make sure we send you guys a notification to let you know, okay?
Wait, so we're kicking them loose without searching the property yet?
Do you just want us to uncuff ourselves?
That's fine if
Hey.
that's the easiest way to do it. You guys can get on your bikes and leave our scene, please.
Tim, hey Tim, type in all the names that were on scene so I can write them down. Because I know it's kind of chaos.
Alright,
Something
Mr.
is
Buck.
caught.
Hopefully
We also
next time I'll see
noted the
you.
license plates of every bike on scene. I took photos of every bike and every person's
Alright, Mr.
patches
Buck,
on
you're
their
free
vest.
to go. Try to work out that last
Do what?
name issue.
Bye, gentlemen. Enjoy your evening.
Delta 28 to Delta
User
7
was
direct.
moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel.
Alright. Hey, Cody,
Delta 28 to Delta 7 direct.
go ahead.
Be advised, I had that all recorded, so I can send videotapes to you if you need to be for investigations.
10-4. Yeah, I want to talk to Tim after the call, and I'll get all the names written down. So if I forget something, I'll definitely get with you. Okay?
Yeah, I'll post the video files in the file browser somewhere in the TeamSpeak if you want me to.
10-4.
Wind Delta 97 dispatch.
I'm asking you guys to leave the scene of our search
97, I'll
warrant,
be back
please.
10-8.
You're inside the building. You're not out here.
Yeah. We're on the parking lot.
Okay, this is the parking lot attached to the building. It is your property.
I'll
Right
also
now,
be
your property is
uploading it
being
for,
seized for investigative hold.
You don't have the authority to do that, sir. Only the DA does.
We have a search warrant. The search warrant was signed by a judge. That
Go ahead and
seizes
search
this
it.
property
Let
for
us know when you're
investigative
done and we
hold.
can Go back in. Yeah, go ahead and search.
That's not going to be done today.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be done.
No, it
now.
isn't.
You get a timestamp on that with the range that it has to be done. You're gonna do it.
Yep, I have 24 hours.
Yep. All right. Go ahead. We'll be here waiting.
Yep, this clubhouse will be sealed and secured for 24 hours.
That's perfectly fine. We'll be here. We'll be up. I'd wait for you.
Yeah, are we in our channel? Or are we in the mass channel?
We're in the main channel.
Okay.
This is the most backwards fucking search warrant I've ever fucking seen.
That's because I'm not going to talk about it. 1 Delta 3's 1042, 10-7.
Have a nice night.
Hey, well, if